Hello, my paisanos. This is Super RJ, and hey, it's March. You know what that means? It's Disney month. Yes, welcome to my version of Disney month, guys. It's finally here. The reason why I did it on the first day in March because I have too much to do. First, I do my barbershop. I had to help do it with my mom with my new upgrade for my room back at my mom's house. And the reason why I didn't do it on the second day because I have a concert to do at school. And that's it. But now I'm here, and now we're gonna do our review. I was pondering what I'm gonna do for the first day of Disney month. And you know what? I'm gonna review an anime show that I know that I watched from ever since like last year, since the beginning of this year. What show am I talking about? Well, let me give you a brief summary. You see, we all know that Disney used to be good at movies, but sometimes they have mixed feeling with their shows. Well, however, their main network, Disney Channel, suck now because not only that Disney Channel decided mainly focus on live action nonsense, but mostly they thought that'd be a good thing because they thought their main network, Disney Channel, will be just for girls. But with Disney XD, on the other hand, and on paper, it's just a Disney Channel for boys, and I actually do like it. I'd rather stick watching that than Disney Channel. As for Disney Junior, nothing to explain, just preschooler show. But however, it is kind of stupid that Disney really decided to take the shows that they made on Disney Channel and remove them and place them on Disney XD, such as Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferbs, and Star Wars: The Forces Leave Evil. And now there's this show. What show am I talking about? Milo Murphys Law. That's right, I'm reviewing Milo Murphys Law. Now, Milo Murphys Law is created by the same guy, Dave and Swampy Marsh, from Dave and Swampy, the two guys who created Phineas and Ferb. Now, I used to love Phineas and Ferb, and I thought this is the best show. In fact, a better show than Kim Possible. Yes, I say that out loud. Way better than Kim Possible. But how does Milo Murphy's Law become? Is it actually a better show than Phineas and Ferb, or this show is actually a great big curse for making me watch it because all the bad luck is happening? Let's find out. So, what's the story of the show? The story is about this young boy named Milo. Him and his two best friends, Zach, the new kid in school, and Melissa, his good old friend. They go to middle school and all that stuff, and these three have epic adventures, and while they try to learn about how to survive a Milo Murphy's law of traditional bad luck, and that's the whole basic of the premise of the show, and that what gets me sometimes get interesting with how this how the show began, but sometimes I think it's my main issue with the show. My main issue, and plus a kind of interesting idea on the show, is the whole concept about a boy named Milo who's Jinx, and everybody knows that he's Jinx because every single day there's a lot of bad luck happening all around him. Everywhere he goes, something actually did happen, and that gets kind of repetitive and kind of funny in both ways. Simply, what I mean by that is that I think that Dave and Swampy literally had their same formula. Want to always have their shows have the same formula repeated over and over again. What I mean by that, in Phineas and Ferb, two boys had created their own adventures so they make them have the best day ever on summer, while their pet platypus find an evil scientist will take over the tri-state area. But when here, it's about Milo and his friends are having adventures about while trying to survive or trying to make succeed their what they're trying to do while trying to avoid Milo Murphy's law of bad luck. And that's kind of work here. And how does the animation go? Well, the animation is still it's still the same as Phineas and Ferb, where the characters still have the same movement, and I like, especially around the action scenes, like something mishap going on. It's just like the same way how it does in the Phineas and Ferb. Heck, there's sometimes when the character are look flat when they see right when we see their faces right in front of us. front of us. And heck, some of the characters do have kind of the same designs. And speaking of the characters, let's get to the characters. We have Milo, of course. He is a very interesting guy, and he's voiced by Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, the same guy, the guy who's a really good singer, and he did a song for two parody songs of Michael Jackson songs. And I'd say he is a very good singer and all that stuff. Nothing all that. But anyway, he really is. I think it's a perfect choice for Weird Al Yankovic voicing a middle school boy in this show. Kind of weird, huh? But anyway, Milo is sympathetic. He knows he's really smart, and he very is subtle, and he knows how to, and he really is good at helping out with his friends, and always know how to solve the problems whenever the bad luck happen and go around. And then we have Zach, who is the new kid in school. He usually doesn't get around Milo's Murphy's laws, but until he does, and he's very helpful, and it's a little bit interesting. Nothing else to say about him. As for Melissa, my God, she is one of the best characters I ever seen in my life. In fact, she is way better than Candace. Seriously, I hate Candace and Phineas and Ferb. She's a most obnoxious character. Heck, she kind of reminds me of her. And I have to say, Melissa is also one of the best design of a animated female character I ever seen. Right next to Penny from Peabody Sherman and the girl from Disney animated short Paperman. So, how does the comedy also fit in with the show? Well, the comedy is basically as simple as it is, just like in Phineas and Ferb. The jokes does hit bullseye a bit, well, almost a bit, and it really do follow well with the animation and the characters. But there's one running gag joke I don't like. It's a running gag where Milo's dog named DLG always comes in when something bad is happening, and Milo and or somebody else keep on saying, DLG, go home. It does get funny once, but trust me, it gets annoying really, really fast. But aside the point, let's get to the other characters. We have this guy named Carlos. He's like the cars. We also get the crossing guard guy. He always watches Milo because of his laws of bad luck and so on. We get to see Milo's parents and his sister, who is a fan of Dr. Zone, which is a parody of Doctor Who references. I never watched Doctor Who before, but you know what I mean. We also get to see these two mysterious guys we see in the show. There's this mysterious British guy who wears a green coat and a green top hat, while the other guy is a hipster. And guess what? They're voiced by Dave and Swampy, the creators of the show. I have to say that's really kind of cool. But outside of that, the other characters, they're okay, I guess. Yes, now let's talk about the whole purpose of the show. The purpose of the show is very convenient of how this show can be. It does look very simple as it can be. The plot in each episode does fit so well with the whole purpose of the whole bad luck is happening around them. For example, in one episode where Milo and his friends are creating a project to make sure the egg comes in safely, and they always have a lot of mishaps going on with their experiments going to disaster because of Milo's laws of bad luck. If you don't believe me, well, let's go to another example. Say the first episode, where we actually introduce about Milo's bad luck curse is happening, and it does follow completely well, such as the giant rolling pin thing, the flaming canyon, canyon or whatever, and everything else. And it does fit pretty well. Well, as for the side, when you put them back to back while having a format with these characters, it does make it unique. As for saying this much, the characters really do have appreciated what they're trying to do on their appreciated goals. Like Milo helping his sister, always be his sister's side whenever the bad luck happens around her. Like, for example, in the episode with Dr. Zone Files, where Milo Well, Milo and his sister are about to watch this new Dr. Zone movie, and even though that his sister is overreacting about Milo's Murphy's Law, Milo always be there for her and help, and always feel proud of her for what, even though always make her happy a lot, and it actually does fit pretty well. Now, as for the songs, they're okay. Nothing that much to say about the songs, honest. But the theme song is the catchiest thing ever. Also, I have to mention that Melissa is also a let me say sarcastic and also a very slick girl, if you know what I mean. But either way, so in terms of the animation, well, I'll get to more animation if I actually review some episodes as a whole, some of the Milo Murphy Law episodes as a whole. But overall, Milo Murphy's Law is a well written show with some good characters, good animation, and good setup. Even though the setup is kind of frustrating, it is my big problem, which I'll get to that now before I wrap up. Is this thing? The whole bad luck thing gets very repetitive, if you know what I mean. What I mean by that is that they do it once in the first episode, but it gets very repetitive and kind of get really, really harsh at some point. Really, really harsh. And that's all I say. So either way, Milo Murphy's Law is a good show. I recommend you to watch it. It's another best show. So I'll give this show 7 out of 10 for earning a Fire Flower medal. Well, I hope y'all enjoy for this first day at Disney World. Now see you guys next time. And remember, dreams come true.